Implicit bias, also known as implicit social cognition, refers to the attitudes or stereotypes that affect our understanding, actions, and decisions in an unconscious manner. Implicit bias is like an inner voice that is not necessarily our own. It is a constructed belief that's been taught to us since before we can remember, so that it's within the hidden layers of our psyche. Implicit bias is part of each individual's thought system and how we act out stereotypes in day-to-day life, which ultimately determines how we view and treat one another. Here's an example. In terms of racial inequality or racism, implicit bias affects people of color on the regular. These biases are usually inflicted through stereotypical impressions made by white people, but that we all tend to participate in. Ever notice the subtle stereotypes in film and TV? Black or Latino male arrested for drug robbery or sexual harassment. Blonde hair is angelic. Women of color are obnoxiously loud and hypersexual. What if I told you these were my implicit biases? What if this is how I see myself and the people around me? Of course I don't. That would be crazy and contradictory, right? But think again. Unfortunately, I've grown up watching these stereotypes through the media replay themselves so constantly that I've slowly and deeply become convinced that these stereotypes are real. I'll deny it out loud in public and in social settings, but deep in the underlayers of my cognition, there are voices based on powerful cultural messages I've been exposed to growing up. This is a form of internalized oppression. Implicit bias works such that depending on your name, how you look or sound affects your opportunities for jobs, housing, social networks, bank loans, and likelihood of arrest. Have you noticed implicit biases here at PCC? Think about it. Make sure to check out our next Word of the Week. See you then!